West slash Donda album reading. I actually have done a few readings now on Kim and Kanye's relationship, the current status of them two as well. And I will link those celebrity readings in the box below or on the screen towards the end of this video, okay? So in this reading for all my Kanye fans and curious music lovers, I wanted to look into Kanye West's album and see exactly what's around him, what's the connection with Kim like, and moving forward with the album that is to honor his late mother, Donda, what's really going on. So I also have a Vimeo account where I do extended and also exclusive celebrity readings. So if you have not checked out those links, make sure you do, because in the very near future, I do feel like I'll be doing an in-depth look into Kim and Kanye only, exclusive away from the album, to see if they're going to get back together. Are they, doing better with the kids? For those lovers of Kimye as well, okay? And all those links will be in the description box below after the video is posted. So let's jump right into it. I have my lovely rose quartz and my amethyst crystal here to accompany us. Congratulations to Kanye, just to begin the reading. Congratulations to him and his wife with all their success with YEEZY, their clothing, their shoes, Skims, fragrance, you name it. I think that Kim and Kanye have done incredibly well for themselves, and much success to both of them, okay? So let's look into the Donda energy. Let's see what's going on with this album, because there was a lot of reports that he was going to be dropping it on the heels of the commercial. And he had a couple listening parties over the past couple of weeks, and we still don't have the album. So a lot of Kanye fans, including myself, are wondering what's going on. Okay, is he gonna scrap it? Is he gonna be changing, a couple features? What exactly is going on here? So let's go ahead and look into the cards. God, all positive energy, please show us what's around Kanye, what's up with the album, and his relationship with Kim in a nutshell. Okay, let's see. So the first card I have here, I actually have two cards were together. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's look at the Donda release energy first. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So we have a fiery climax approaches in reverse. Have faith in your dreams, reverse. Okay, so if you all saw the listening party in Atlanta like I did live, there was a lot of moments. This is coming through you all. There was a lot of moments where Kanye West was on the floor in that beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. For those who saw that listening party live, if you haven't caught that listening party in Atlanta, definitely check it out. It was totally iconic, legendary vibes, you all. And especially with the track with him talking about losing his family while Kim and the kids, right, and Chloe and Jonathan were in the audience, Kanye was on the floor. So what's coming through in regards to this album right now is that he's lost a lot of, how should I say this? It kind of feels like he's lost ambition to really compose this album. Now, I know that he's at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and according to reports, he's working on the album, which is the exact opposite of what these cards are showing here. So there's a little bit of energy of lost. Like, I do get the vibe here from Kanye that he feels lost. And actually, by the way, I want to add this while we're talking about that track that was in the listening party stream. I did a reading a long time ago where I actually predicted that Kanye was going to get into Christian music as well, gospel slash Christian. That reading I did like years ago, where I saw him wanting to visit Chicago and rebuild certain areas of Chicago and his foundations in church. So that definitely is coming through now with these cards as well. So I'm going to link that reading for you all to watch if you haven't seen it, because that was the reading where I actually predicted that they were going to get divorced or trying to get divorced. So I'm going to link that video as well. Thank you for Spirit for the reminder. And in that video, I do remember saying how he was going to go back to his roots, and he was going to be trying to actually get into like Christian slash gospel music. That was way before all this, like the Met Gala, all that went down. So that just came through on my mind as well. Okay, let's get some more energy on this album release, please. Step out of your comfort zone. So yeah, there's a little bit of like shyness, feeling like kind of lost. You know, the vibe that I'm getting here is that there's a certain theme. Okay, Eight of Wands reverse. So there is a certain theme to Donda that he wants to follow. Okay, and what I'm getting with step out of your comfort zone, I don't know what his North Node sign is. If anybody knows what his North Node is, drop it in the comments if you have accurate info on that, because something about Kanye's North Node is influencing this album. Okay, so I am getting some kind of karmic full cycle, full circle energy here. Okay, so this album is pretty close to his heart, but I do get a lot of like timidness, a little bit of like lost sadness, and I do feel like this is because of his split to Kim Kardashian. Okay, and the loss of his mother. Energy on the album release, please. What can we expect? What's coming up? What's around this, please? Bring love into the situation. Okay, so I am feeling a lot of like, should I say regret? Like I am getting some kind of like bitterness, sadness. Okay, so it does feel like he's wanting to pour his heart out in this album, but something in terms of like legal, or I'm hearing blog sites, like I feel like he is concerned what people are going to say about him, because he has been focusing on fashion, athletic wear, his sneakers, you know, Yeezy slides. Like he's been really focusing on, I see here, the production of his other companies, and he is a billionaire now. Shout out to Kanye, you did the damn thing. Okay, so you can't forget that. So yeah, by being a billionaire, I almost feel like, you know, the weight of the world is on his shoulders. This is coming through very strongly here. Okay, he feels like this album is like everything within his bones. He feels like he has to put like his heart on this album, and I do feel a lot of energy here with step out of your comfort zone, bring love into the situation, that he's not 100% confident, because it has been a while since he has dropped an album, besides his other like Christian slash gospel kind of genre album with Jesus is King. So I definitely feel here like he's really not sure what theme to go with. I kind of feel like he's trying to figure out, should I go more Christian gospel, should I go more rap, should I go more like a little bit of like alternative rap. Like it kind of feels like he's not really sure what he wants to give the world. You know, the vibe that I get here is that he knows that he wants the name to be Donda, you know, the color scheme is there, but in terms of like the actual flow of the album is what I'm getting here. He's not really sure how to put all the puzzle pieces together, hence why he's like literally living, according to what they've said, at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He's like actually living there, which makes me feel that he's trying to figure himself out. And honestly, when it comes to his relationship with Kim, the Kardashians, and his kids, I do feel this influence is here. And, you know, there is an element with this card over here where I get the vibe that he doesn't want to embarrass Kim. He doesn't want to like disgrace his kids, you know, when they grow up and they listen to the album. But I do feel like he has a lot on his chest. I get a very heavy energy here, okay? So it definitely makes me feel that there is some secrets, there is some confessions, there is some heartfelt sensitives that he wants to share with the world, but he's trying to like keep it classy, you know? He's trying to figure out, how can I talk about this crazy situation that happened with me and Kim or whatever, or me coming up, you know, in the fashion industry? How can I incorporate this into my music without pissing people off? So I don't know. It definitely feels like he is concerned about what people have to say about him. So even if he knows this is like a very, very heartfelt project, you know, a very, very legendary album that he wants to give the world, I do see a lot of confusion. I mean, we have two reversals, a card about your comfort zone. So it's very self-explanatory here. You know, the vibe I'm getting is like, it's been a while. I keep hearing Kanye say to himself, man, it's been a while. It's been a while. Like, I don't know if they're ready. I don't know if they're gonna like what I have to say. I don't know how I can talk about my faith and also rap about, you know, a girl's butt. Like, it's kind of funny. Like, he's not really sure how he can blend the two worlds, the two kind of themes that he's going for. He's not really sure. And I have no doubt that in the end, this project, this finished album will be what he wants ultimately. But before he actually gets to that point, I feel like he's trying to figure himself out. You know, it's a lot of emotional energy here. Look at the bigger picture in reverse. Okay, so he's laser beamed. Like, he's laser beam focused on this album right now. Okay, if he has if he has that model girlfriend, if he has any people he's dating or whatever, he doesn't have time for that. Okay, right now he has to focus on this album. And I'm hearing the album and his kids is what he's focusing on right now. Not even like himself, really. It's just more so about, what can he give the world? What can he give the world that he's really proud of? Okay, believe in the impossible in reverse. So a lack of belief, there's a lack of belief here. Kanye come through. Lots of reversals here. A lot of reversals, you all. A lot of reversals. Let's see. Prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so that's a good card. I like to see that card. Okay, so this card is proving that he's going to be walking into even more monetary financial wealth. Okay, he's already a billionaire. He's going to be making a lot of money from something. It's not telling me if it's the album necessarily, but I definitely feel like he has a lot of creative projects lined up, and he definitely will be making a nice bag of money, okay, from whatever he has going on. But it doesn't feel like it's really just the album, okay? Maybe this is like merchandise. I'm hearing socks, sneakers, bags, like fashion bags, like designer bags. Okay, there could be like some kind of like merch. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so they're telling me it's merchandise. So the merchandise is what people are also going to be really feeding into. Like I said, the fashion. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Kanye is a great designer, and I feel like he's definitely been able to flex his muscle, his creative juice when it comes to the clothing, the sneakers. So maybe that's where he really is most comfortable right now. You know, is it safe to say that maybe he's just more comfortable with designing opposed to producing and singing and rapping now? Like, maybe he's just trying to go back to how he used to feel, you know, when he was on other albums. It kind of feels like he's kind of lost that spark a little bit. Like, he's still got it when he goes in the studio, but it's not the same. What I'm getting from the cards is that it's just not the same. So he's trying to like recreate that spark. He's trying to like hype himself up by being at the Mercedes Stadium. I mean, he's trying to like get himself in the zone. But clearly, He's having problems with that. He's not like really able to tap into that musical zone as easy as the designer energy that I'm feeling here, okay? So there's definitely an imbalance between where his energy is going in terms of his personal life and his professional. I definitely see that he's very stressed out. I keep hearing that he wants more time with his kids. So, trying to finish up this album, trying to make this album the best thing ever. And then, you got your soon to be ex-wife, if it really goes down like that, in the background with your beautiful kids, yanking on your t-shirt, asking for you to play. And you got 1,000 people, saying to you, Kanye, are you done yet? Are you dropping the album yet? Are you going on tour? Like, can you even do tour with COVID? Like, are you going to be doing another listening party? Like, he's really overwhelmed. So the advice from Spirit that I'm getting here for Kanye West, Mr. West, is sleep. I definitely think that his mother, wow, this is beautiful. His mother is visiting him in his sleep. His mother will help him finish his album, actually, is what I'm getting. So if he sleeps more, like, I don't know if he has like insomnia, but okay, let's see. Yes, he's blocked. He's definitely blocked, you all. Okay, so for all my Kanye fans out here, I did see some comments about like him not really rapping as much, and there's like a lot of features. Okay, so his throat chakra is blocked. He's all blocked up. Yeah, so his guides right now are saying that he needs to sleep more. His mother is definitely around him at this time, and I do feel like when he is in a more peaceful and restful state, I'm hearing the creative downloads will flow easier. So maybe he's staying up too late, he's doing too much, like he's busy, right? He's busy, but he's not productive. And that happens to a lot of creatives a lot of the times, you get so caught up in trying to make something legendary and so amazing that sometimes it overwhelms you. And I think that, especially him being a Gemini, he wants this to be like, I'm hearing the greatest of all time. I just keep hearing the greatest of all time. He wants this album to solidify how legendary he is. And with all due respect, Kanye, you're legendary regardless, sweetheart. So this album's not going to change that, okay? So relax. Yeah, a lot of pressure. I see a lot of pressure here. Heart chakra. Okay, this is very powerful. Okay, we have the heart chakra is blocked. The throat chakra is blocked. So these are critical. When it comes to creativity, your sacral chakra, your heart center, your throat chakra, being a musician, being a rapper, you got to have a clear throat chakra. Okay, it's blocked. So this is why we're having these delays. Yes, this makes perfect sense. Yeah, he wants to say something, I see here, but he's afraid to say it. I don't know what that is. Strengthening bond in reverse. Dedicated effort in reverse. Interesting. Seek the truth. Number 7. Number 7 is the number of perfection, divine help. So what did I say, Kanye? Yeah, divine inspiration. He needs more divine inspiration. I think that he's trying to achieve, like, he's trying to duplicate something he did in the past. Keep hearing YEEZY album. Yeah, he's trying to duplicate something, and it's not going according to plan here. Win or lose. Seek. So all the cards are talking about seek the truth. Seek. So, yeah, it definitely feels like Spirit is telling him through his mother's energy, through his intuition, that something's off. Okay, maybe they're even maybe in his intuition he's even being called right now to rekindle his relationship with Kim Kardashian. I know that's not a popular thing to say because people love them, people hate them. It's, Kimye is a very complex situation right there, especially what he said about Kris Jenner and the family and him unfollowing them and then refollowing them. So I don't know. But what I can tell you for a fact is that this separation from Kim, this inability to be around his children is breaking his heart. It is, oh my God, it is breaking down his spirit. And I know some people like Kanye without Kim, arguably, but I'm telling you right now that there's something missing, is what I want to say. Something is missing in his life, you know? And I feel like if Kanye just allows himself to peel back the curtains and get real, from his heart about what he really wants, he'll be able to put it in the album and call it a day. But I think that he's holding himself back. And I do feel like it's something to do with the fact that he's trying to make this, as I heard, the greatest album of all time. Michael Jackson energy, like Thriller, Thriller broke so many records. To this day, Thriller, every single Halloween, Michael Jackson's songs will live on forever. R.I.P. to the King of Pop, okay? And I think that this is the energy I get from Kanye West, is this Michael Jackson kind of Thriller energy of like he wants this album to be played everywhere. But I don't know if that's really the kind of album that this is. With all due respect to Kanye, this is not Thriller, okay? This is not an album where you have like a bunch of dance hits and, I don't get that vibe. Donda is a very special album. I feel like Donda is more of an album of just, the hits. Like it's just something where he kind of goes back in time and reminisces. It doesn't give me the vibe of, hit after hit, dance track after, that's not even his kind of music. So I don't get that vibe, but that's what I'm getting from him, is he's trying to make this I don't think it really is, actually. So perhaps if that's what he's going for, he wants more dance tracks, he wants more rap tracks that have more of like a dance flow to it, then he would have to scrap the whole thing. Because a lot of the songs, I heard the whole thing. A lot of the songs I heard on there were very melancholy, very beautiful, very dreamy, but it was not dance in any way. It wasn't like you put it in the club and everybody's taking shots, wearing like a leather pants and leather, those leather pants skirt thing he used to wear, and a button down silk t-shirt. Like it's not that kind of vibe. His other albums were that kind of vibe, but not Donda. Not Donda. So there we have it again with the theme. I keep seeing energy here where he's questioning the direction of the album. He doesn't know what to do. Maybe it's just not the right time. I know fellow Kanye fans like myself don't really want to hear that, because he's fallen through with a couple other projects that he was going to do, and they've been pushed back, but I just definitely think that if you're having such a hard time, like the way I see in the cards, maybe it's just not the right time. Maybe after the pandemic, maybe then you can get more features and you could spend more time, enhancing the tracks or scrapping it, redoing it, adding more of an upbeat vibe. I don't know, but it definitely feels like he wants this to be global. He wants global success. And I think that his Twitter avatar was actually like the globe, wasn't it? Like a lot of times in his Instagram and Twitter, he has this kind of picture. So this is definitely Kanye coming through here, you all. This is Kanye indeed. Yeah. Heal. Heal. So that's what I want to say. I definitely think that he needs to sleep. I don't know if he's been traveling a lot. I don't know if he's been keeping himself busy from this heartbreak he has with Kim Kardashian, but he definitely needs to take a chill pill. I definitely think that he is burned out. He's very tired. Yeah. Yeah. Look at these cards, you all. Rest and reconsider. Success and growth. So there is spirit right there. Number 8, number 9, number 7, number 5, number 17, number 12. What did I tell you? Yeah, he needs to he needs to rest. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. I think that he's pushing himself into a spot where what I'm actually getting is I feel like he's overworking himself into a place where the album is not going to be what he wants. Like he's actually taking it too far. Like even the idea, I mean, the idea of him being at the stadium, I think is legendary, iconic, very cool, right? But I almost feel like Spirit is saying here, just go home. You know, go home, go in your own bed with your own bathroom, you know, with your own sheets, you know, your own garage. Like, relax, you know. Maybe you'll work better at home. Maybe this whole stadium vibe is making him stressed out. Like, it's actually backfiring. I don't feel like this is really what he needs to be doing right now. You know, the first couple of days, it was all cute, it was all cool, but now it's like, it's draining him. Look at that. It's draining him. He needs to heal. He needs to heal in his man cave. He needs to heal at home with his kids. He needs to be around his family. That's what he needs right now. He doesn't need to sell out a bunch of tickets, and he doesn't need to do that right now, is what I'm getting. You know? I feel like his fans, you know, people that love his music are the only ones who are missing out. But I mean, like I always say, you know, if the creator does not take care of themselves, nobody gets taken care of. If you're not in good health, if you're not on your own A game, you can't help other people. You can't entertain other people. And I think that that's what the cards, interestingly enough, are saying, is that if you don't take care of matters at home, if you don't heal your broken heart, if you don't heal your marriage, if that's what you really want to do, Kanye, if you don't heal your marriage and you let this heartbreak drain you, like I see a lot of emotional drainage. He's emotionally drained. So if Kim is really going through with this divorce, I feel like in between him trying to produce these tracks to the optimum, the way he wants it to sound crystal clear, I almost get the vibe like every now and then somebody comes in and says, oh, by the way, Kim wants this property. And oh, by the way, Kim's lawyer, like he's getting distracted. He's constantly getting distracted by this divorce, you all. And I know Kim was there. Kim was actually at the listening party. So career-wise, Kim is a great supporter, but I just think that there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain with this. He feels like a failure. I feel like Kanye feels like a failure, you know? And I know a lot of people don't like them together and think that Kanye is better musically without Kim. And that could be the case, but right now he needs to heal. So let's summarize the whole Donda thing. So just show me some cards. So is he going to push it back again? Is he going to do another listening party as rumored? Like what are we getting here? Because I don't see anything that looks very official to me You know, I don't get any strong vibes of him feeling proud of this album. He's not proud of it just yet. You know, he's putting a lot of love into it, but I don't think that emotionally, he's not emotionally available to be, you know, collabing with lyrics. And I don't feel like he's really all there. I mean, I want him to be there for his own success, for his own craft, but I don't feel that he's there, you all. Something's missing. Okay, so let's just get some cards about the conclusion for now. If things change in the next couple of weeks or next week, you know, going into August, when it's supposed to drop, I'll do an update if I feel like there's anything else I need to cover. Or on Vimeo, you know, I'm going to be doing, I think, an in-depth with Kim and Kanye as well at some point in the near future. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Okay, 9 of Cups. So is it going to be released anytime soon? Oh, man. So he's going to be changing the date again. I see here that there's going to be a lot of changes. Yeah. 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Yeah, he's definitely not, he's not confident, you all. Like the 6 of Cups can also talk about the past. So like I said, he keeps like going back in his mind, switching things around. You know, if he was to tell his fans that he needs a whole nother year, what would happen? You know, it's questionable, because that's kind of what I'm getting here. Like, if he was just to be honest and say, listen, with all this divorce stuff and, you know, him feeling very burned out, very exhausted, kind of led astray, kind of shocked by everything happening in the world, you know, not feeling very at peace within himself, his mental health. If he was to tell people that he wants to take a year off, you know, that may be what he wants to do, but I don't think he wants to disappoint people. Okay, so we have 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands. So this is good. The World. Okay, like I said, overall, in the end, whenever he decides to drop this album, it is going to be a success, of course. Yes, it's going to be a success. The 6 of Wands talks to success. Okay, so congratulations, Kanye. So whether it's next week or not, I do think that his loyal fans and supporters will still purchase it, will still go see him. If he does decide to do any kind of like small gathering or big gathering or listening party, or decides to pop up in some kind of like random city and just does a random like concert or whatever, I do think that he will be very prosperous. I do see a lot of money here. So that's good. I like that. Okay, let's look into him and Kim real quickly. I want to see like what's the energy there for those who are interested in Kim and Kanye. Like I said, I'm going to be doing an in-depth reading on Vimeo in the near future. Let's see. Let's just get a bit of a taste as to the current energy between him and Kim, for those who are interested. Okay, Kim and Kanye, please. Current energy. Kim and Kanye Kardashian West, please. 2 of Pentacles. The World reverse. Queen of Swords reverse. 10 of Swords. Yes, see, a lot of pain. A lot of pain, you all. Yeah, this divorce is affecting him. 9 of Cups, 8 of Wands reverse, or the separation, I should say, because they're not, you know, yeah, I'll just say separation. That's what I'll say. The Devil, the Ace of Swords. Okay. So what I could see here is that Kim, you know, Kim is wanting to be fair in regards to the visitation, you know, him being able to see his kids. I definitely see here that Kim is wanting Kanye to be able to see his children. But their relationship is really just in a bad place. I do see here that Kanye appreciates Kim, like he appreciates her supporting in terms of like financial situation or like career, but like I said, when it comes to the emotional part, it's not there. She's there because, you know, the album is a part of the brand and the success of the money, but in terms of like the actual relationship, it's very lackluster. I feel like in this case, absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely feel in this case, the devil card, the moon card fell out with the high priestess. I definitely think in this case, there's a lot of gossip. Okay. A lot of gossip and a lot of secrets. Like I said. So, you know, I wouldn't call arch enemy, but I definitely think that Kanye is definitely on the defense. Okay. He's very much so on the defense right now. Like he's wondering if Kim is going to stab him in the back. Yeah. 5 of Swords. Like he's afraid that he's not going to be able to see his kids. I don't think that's going to happen though, Kanye. I think that Kim will allow that, but there is a lot of worry here about the children and, you know, the future. Like how is he going to be? I don't know. It's a lot of pressure I see here. Wow. You know, more money, more problems is what they say. So that's what I get here. In their case, it does feel like they have a lot of work obligation. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles. So right now, the emotion from this connection, this marriage is drained. That is the current status I see here. The emotion is drained and they're both being forced right now. It's like they're kind of both using work to get distracted. I feel like Kim and Kanye are using work to distract themselves. They're throwing themselves into all these projects, but on Kanye's end, it's not gonna help him. Like him being so caught up in the next launch and the next this and the next this, and I don't think that's what his heart is really wanting right now. What Kanye's heart, which is coming through here, what he really wants right now is to be loved. It's not about the money. Maybe for Kim, she's trying to, you know, make some magic happen with some money, but for Kanye, that is not the case. Okay? So Kim is really excited about her brand. Skims is coming up. She's very excited about that, and I do feel like Kim wants to expand her her brand into other stores in different countries. I definitely see her doing the damn thing, but I just think that Kanye is like, I already have that. You know, I feel like Kanye's energy is like, I already have all this money. You know, I've already proved myself to the world. You know, this album is just like the last straw. You know, the last love project is kind of what I get. Like when I finish this album, I'll be good. Like I've done it. You know, legendary status. For him, this album would indicate to himself that he's a legend. He's not really concerned about what the fans are saying per se. It's more so the blogs and himself. Like I get the vibe here that he feels like this album is going to solidify to himself that he is like the greatest of all time. In his mind, that's how he thinks. Okay? So I get a lot of hopeless feeling. So yeah, so definitely like Kim is like reborn. You know, Kim Kardashian feels like she's reborn. You know, she was in the water drowning and now she's out from the depths of this despair, like this separation, her brand doing so well, it makes her feel so fulfilled. And I see that she's just basking in this. You know, she's telling her friends, can you believe it? Can you believe it? You know, her staff, she says to her staff a lot, can you believe this? Like, this sold out, that sold out. I get a little bit of energy here with her sisters. She's like, oh, my sisters are doing well. I'm doing well. She's so proud of herself, and she should be. But I definitely think that she's checked out emotionally from this marriage. Yeah, she doesn't care. Kanye, on the other hand, is suffering. Okay? Because I get the vibe here from Kanye that he wanted this to last. He wanted this relationship to last, and he's very upset that it may not really last. And I think that in his music, he wants to cover this topic, but he's very afraid of what the blogs are going to say about this. You know, I'm hearing the word gossip. He does not want a lot of people gossiping about what he puts in his music, even though he needs to. He knows he must. He's really debating this, like, should I really talk about this? Should I really put this in? Should I change the lyric? And I definitely get the vibe here with penmanship vibes, like Ace of Swords. I definitely get the vibe here that Kanye wants to change a lot of the lyrics. I don't know if he writes 100% his own lyrics for his raps or music. I believe that he does the majority, I would hope. But if he does have any kind of direct influence with like an entire song, no ghostwriting, no collab, just him writing, you know, in a studio writing the lyrics, he wants to talk about the pain he's experienced. He wants to talk about his success and how hard it was for him, but he doesn't know if it's appropriate. He's like really going back and forth, like, should I really do this? Should I just keep this more Christian gospel vibe? Should I stray away from that and curse? Like, he doesn't know. So, you know, it's a good lesson, I think, for people in general. Like, if you don't know what to do, sometimes all you got to do is just pray and wait and, you know, hunker down and give yourself the space and opportunity to be better. You know, sometimes you just need that time to clear your head, and especially if you're going through something as serious as, you know, splitting assets and breaking up a family and living somewhere else and not being with your wife of how many years, it's gonna affect you. Okay, so I don't think that Kim is very affected. I think Kim is actually doing better. It looks to me like Kim is just using all this energy to fuel her own success, to fuel her looks, to fuel what she got going on. And, you know, that's okay, right? But in terms of Kanye, he's kind of like in beast mode. You know, he's really thinking about his legacy and his children. He's not really sure what's next. I think that there's been a lot of things behind closed doors that have caught him off guard about Kim's family, is what I'm picking up here, about what he's experienced in general. You know, being a black billionaire, being a rapper, being from Chicago. I get a lot of like energy of like, he's kind of shocked that his life will be like this. So he's trying to still grapple with everything, his success, you know, the ending of his marriage. He's trying to grapple with all these things, and I see here that he is having a hard time. So let's get the advice. So maybe he just needs more time. I mean, I know he's had a lot of time already, but yeah, your hard work is paying off. So that's definitely a message for Kanye that Spirit wants to tell him, is that your hard work is going to pay off, okay? As long as you be true to your heart, Kanye, and you put whatever you want to put in your lyrics or your music or the vibe, the rhythm, the beat, and it's what you want. You know, don't try to make it so commercial, because I do get this vibe from Kanye, like he's trying to look at like the commercial appeal, but I don't think that he needs to. I mean, if it's not gonna be a dance sort of thing. You know, it's not going to be a club rocker. Sorry. Like, Donda does not give me that vibe, Kanye. So if you want that, you got to change the whole thing, buddy. So yeah, your hard work is going to pay off. His hard work is going to pay off. As long as he's true to himself, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, it's going to go in the right direction. But as long as if he starts, you know, acting up and trying to impress other people, and he's holding himself back, is what I'm seeing here currently, it's not going to be what he wants. He's going to feel like he could have done better. So just take it easy. Yeah, a new start is coming. The end of a tough cycle. So all the cards are confirming what I'm feeling here. Yeah, it's been tough for him, you know, even though he has all the money in the world. Just everyday life, you know, the changes he's been going through with his family, it's been tough for him, you know, but a new start is coming. A new day, a new dawn is here, Kanye. And if that's without your wife and maybe not really being able to see your kids as much, or you're really busy, then so be it. You know, I mean, you can't have control over everything. Sometimes things just go wrong. And, you know, when it comes to a marriage, sometimes things just don't work out. And I think that he's kind of upset that it's not worked out, you know. I don't get the vibe here that Kanye ever wanted to get divorced. He does not like the idea of divorce, and that's why he's saying that he wears his wedding ring, because he doesn't want to get divorced, is what I'm actually getting here. He's saying that he said a lot of things that were very hurtful in the media. Like, he did tell the media that he didn't want to be with her and he's trying to get away from her. But I do feel like he's saying, like, that was a lie. Like, he does prefer his kids to be in the same household as him and Kim. That's what I'm getting. So even if they're like divorced or they're not together, he's saying that he would like for them to all live together. So maybe Kim can reconsider. I don't know if Kim kicked him out. I think she did move his stuff out of the closet, right? There was pictures on TMZ of the closet being empty. So maybe he did. Maybe he was kicked out. But I do get the vibe here that he's saying he would prefer everybody to be living under the same roof. So that's bothering him as well. You know, his kids, you know, need to get the best upbringing, is what I'm hearing him say. Yeah, I know a lot of Geminis love their kids very deeply. I mean, if anything, I know Geminis love their kids. So, yeah. Work through your fears. So this is coming full circle now. Yeah, he has fears. He definitely is questioning what life is going to be like now that he's older, now that he has kids growing up. Like, he definitely is questioning, you know. I'm hearing the state of the world, you know. He's concerned. Okay. Yes, and the last card is a time for healing. So like I said, a personal issue reaches resolution and a time for healing. Absolutely. So that's the last card. So overall, it's saying that he needs to heal. He needs to heal. That is what Spirit wants him to focus on. It's not even so much about his collections or making money. He has enough of that. I definitely think that if he wants to repair his family dynamic, if he wants to go on to find somebody else, if that's what he's being forced to do, is what I'm hearing, he's forced to move on, then he needs to make those adjustments, regardless of what he tells the media and whatever has gone down between him and Kim and Kris Jenner. I just think that he needs to really take some time to reminisce, is what I'm hearing. Reminisce, you know, kick back, relax, and celebrate your success. You know, Kanye, you're so busy trying to go for more success, but have you really stopped and looked at, you know, all the other amazing albums you've done? Have you really been able to take your time to, you know, kind of savor the other success, you know, and how hard it was to even get to that success? You see what I'm saying? And now you're going into another level, you know, a new level, new devil, you know, a higher territory of just being an artist, being a legend. So I definitely think that he has a lot on his plate. He has no time for himself. And as hard as he's working, he needs to take more time to rest and maybe not be such a workaholic or obsessive, because the devil card can also speak to being obsessive. So I do think that he needs to stop being so critical of himself. I know it's hard having Gemini and Virgo and Cancer in your chart. You know, these are very heavy karmic signs of just being very precise, especially Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, like Capricorn. Like, these are signs that are really no nonsense, which I know he has in his chart. So definitely he needs to give himself more grace. You know, if Kim wants to walk away, if you've lost that, you know, it's just what it is, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she wants to go, Kim is gonna go. You know, Kim left her other husband of 72 days. You know, that was a first red flag. If you see that, you know, you have a partner who was so able to marry anybody and then get married and divorce in just a short amount of time, you know, Kim herself has said a lot of times that she's in love with love. You know, Kim likes the idea of love, but being in love and staying married is another ball game. So I think that Kim is better single. To be honest with you, I think that Kim is kind of like J-Lo in a way where, you know, if she wants to be single, it's kind of best until she meets that one person who can kind of rock her world and settle down, then so be it. But right now, I don't see anybody special in Kim's life. I don't see anybody special here in her life. So she's just kicking it. She's just working and, you know, being with her sisters and getting dolled up and wearing beautiful fashions and couture pieces, and that's basically her life. I mean, Kanye, on the other hand, is just busy, but he needs to learn how to, you know, relax more, you know, especially now that you're a billionaire. You know, people could only dream of that kind of wealth. You know, enjoy it. Maybe go on vacation with your kids. Maybe Kanye, you can ask Kim to leave the kids with him. Like, maybe Kanye just needs to go on vacation with his kids by himself. Maybe Kim does not need to be so involved in the decision making, is what I'm hearing him say. Maybe he needs just time with his kids to explain to his kids what's happening to their family dynamic and to kind of shed some light, Ace of Swords, on the future. I just think he just needs to kind of have a plan, you know, and have a course of action where he's able to have his say as well. Because I do think that Kim's family has a lot of say. And I think that he's kind of concerned that his say, especially with North and Saint, I'm hearing Chicago, all of them really, but North is coming through very strongly. He wants to have a say with what his kids are into, what they do, who they pray to, faith. He is really a very doting father. So he's like, I want to see my kids. You know, Kanye is like, I want to see them, you know, play in the playground, you know, be homeschooled or go to school. I want to see them, you know, playing the piano. I want to see them, you know, he wants to be there. And if he's not able to be there, he feels like he's failed. He feels like it's missing. That family energy is missing. And don't forget, his mother is not here with us. And I think for a while his relationship with his father was strained, and now it's better. But his relationship with his father was not always the best. So now he's thinking, okay, I have to go repair that. I got to go fix this. I got to go, you know, have certain media connections to get my point across and what I want for my kids. And like, he's very adamant about being proactive, but to the point where his own health, his own sanity is plunging. It's falling. So, you know, I do see the mountains in this card as well. I see mountains. So I know he has the ranch in Wyoming, and I do feel here that he needs to go. I heard Montana. I heard Wyoming and Montana. I never been to Montana. If anybody watching's been to Montana, got a bug, excuse me. Had a little frog in my throat. If anybody's been to Montana or Wyoming, is it nice? I never been there. So I do get this vibe like maybe he needs to go there and that's where he kind of rejuvenates himself. That's why he has that ranch. I get it now. Okay. Now I finally get why he has that ranch. Because that's his way. That's his way of rejuvenating himself. You see what I'm saying? In Calabasas, in California, Beverly Hills, Santa Barbara, Santa Monica, San Francisco, that's not his place. That's not where he gets his fulfillment. I see here that wherever there's a lot of mountains, peaks, and rivers, that's where he gets his refreshment. Beautiful. So that's where Kanye gets his zen. So, okay, so that's why he's saying with Kim and the kids, I get it. With Kim and the kids, they're in where? Calabasas. That's not where he wants to be. And did Kim not say on the show, the family show, Keeping with the Kardashians, that she feels bad that she can't be there for him? Like, she feels bad that he doesn't have a supportive wife. Kim was very honest with that, okay? And that's not going to change, though, Kanye. Like, Kim Kardashian West, currently, Kim Kardashian telling you, Kimmy Cakes, Kim telling you, Kanye, that she doesn't want to go to Chicago or Wyoming is legit. Like, she's never going to move there. It's never going to happen. California is her stomping ground and her family's stomping ground. The Kardashian and the Jenner stomping ground is not in Wyoming, and it damn sure is not in Chicago. So what I'm getting here is that he wants to live outside of California. He actually, I see here, has a house in Paris or Italy. I'm seeing either he wants to purchase a property in Italy, another property in Italy or Paris, or he wants to stay in Paris as well. So Paris, Wyoming, Chicago, okay, that's where he feels more alive. San Francisco is kind of a cool place for him, but that's not really where he would like settle. San Fran's coming through as well. So I definitely see here that there's a lot of differences. Like, Kim is just so glamorous and wow, Hollywood, and Kanye is like nature boy, a rapper, designer. I don't even know, like, wow. I mean, they have a lot of similarities in terms of like popularity, but in terms of like when you get down to their personality, they're very different. Like, she's very different than Kanye. Okay, so in the Vimeo, I can go more into that because I definitely think that I need to do a reading on their relationship like this, but just longer and more centered to them opposed to the career part. So yeah, I definitely see her that he does not like this. So, you know, maybe he just needs time right now to focus on his children. If he is going to go back to Wyoming or anywhere else, I heard Montana, if he is going to be going outside of California or even America, he definitely needs to make the most of his time with his kids. And that's all I feel I have. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so thank you all for watching. That was just an update on Kanye West, Mr. West in the building. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to check out the links in the box below. Thumbs up and subscribe to all my Kanye West music lovers. Hopefully Donda gets released sooner than later and to Kanye's liking. Another awesome album. Thank you all for watching. Bye.